Welcome friends, welcome to IELTS.com. My name is Honey and I am an IELTS and PTE trainer for the last 5 years. So today I'll give you an idea about PTE. PTE means Pearson's Test of English. So it's a newer version that has been introduced for the category along with the category of IELTS. So the countries like Australia and New Zealand, they demand a lot of Pearson's exams. So I have been giving training in PTE for the last 4 years. Okay, so as in IELTS, there are so many students approaching me. I don't know from where they get the idea saying that it is very easy, you do not have to work as hard as you do in IELTS exam. So see, every exam has its own hardships through which you have to go. Everything is not that easy, anything. But if you face it with confidence and do it as per it is demanding, things are much easier. So in PTE, the main thing you have to keep in mind is your examiner is the computer, which has no mind. Okay, it does not have the power to think. So that is a loophole that you have. Okay. So as in IELTS, this also has 4 papers because you're proving that you know to read, write, listen and speak English. Okay. So the first one is the speaking session, which is a little, it is a place where you have to concentrate a lot, especially the people who are not having the accent of English, because the thing is that our local language, regional way of talking comes in between, and that doesn't mean that you have to change your accent. You have to be in your natural way to present your PTE exams, because accent, you do not have to change your accent. First of all, your voice should be speaking, especially in speaking sessions, your voice should be very clear, louder, so that the computer is able to record it clearly. Okay, so in the speaking sessions you have 40, 41 or 42 questions based on 5 different questions, 5 different types of questions. The first question is read aloud. You have 7 questions. They give you a passage. They give you 40 seconds to prepare, 40 or 35 seconds to prepare, and in the next 40 or 35 seconds, you have to read the passage. It seems very easy, but you have to speak it in such a way that the computer is able to understand and record it as per the typing message that they have given. Okay, so things to keep in mind before doing the speaking is speaking the entire 40 to 41 questions that they give. You have to be louder. It should be very clear. Open your mouth and speak. And there should be no pause. 3-second pause means the computer feels that it is over and they skip on to the next question. So there is a chance for you to miss the questions. So please do not pause in between your answers. See, it's all about seconds. One thing I have to say is PTE, Pearson's Test of English, is all about time management and stress management. Okay, yes. The second question is repeat sentence. The computer tells you, or there is a recording that they play, a small sentence which comprises of 3 or 4 seconds, and in the next 3 seconds or next given time, they ask you to repeat the same sentence without any mistakes. Okay, there will be 10, 11, 12, 13. See, depends again. 14, The minimum is 10, the maximum is 14 numbers of repeat sentence. Then comes the describe image. They give you an image and ask you to describe it in the next 40 seconds. 40 seconds means you should not stop in between when it is 20 seconds or 25. When it is 38 seconds, you do not have to start another sentence because there will be a break, because 40 seconds again it comes to a stop. So you have to see that you speak a maximum of 38 seconds. Okay. Describe the image. Any image. They usually give graphs or any other flow charts or something, but pictures are also given. Pictures, photographs are also given. You do not have to worry. Then comes retail lecture. Retail lecture means there is a recording of a lecture played to you, and in the next 40 seconds you have to speak out the summary of the lecture that you have heard. Again 40 seconds. Don't stop at 20 seconds or 25 or 30. 38 maximum. Don't start a new sentence at 38 seconds, so that there is no break. Okay. Then comes answer. The last type of question is, see, there are 3 retail lectures that they give. In most cases they give you a graph or a picture to support the lecture, and in some cases they do not give also, so be prepared. You can write down the points when you hear. They give you scribbling papers and pen. Okay. Then the last type of question is the answer short questions. Answer short questions, there may be 10 to 12 simple questions, but it is all with 1 or 2 words. Okay. So that is what is it in speaking session. Then comes the writing session, which is again with writing session you have 3 or 4 questions. 4 questions. There are only 2 types of questions. The first one is summary writing. They give you a passage and ask you to write the summary of the passage in 1 line. A big passage, summary in 1 line. They give you 10 minutes to write. Okay, only 1 line. Yes. Then comes the second type, that is the essay writing. They give you 20 minutes in which you have to write the essay using 200 to 300 words. So what I suggest is 250 is enough, but you have to type without any typing mistakes. Okay, yes. 2 summary and 2 essays. Sometimes they give you 2 summary and 1 essay. So it's all, see, it keeps on changing. No one can completely say that there will be 2 essays. So 1 essay or 2 summaries, 2 essays, it keeps on changing. Okay. Again, social issues are the main topics as in IELTS. Then comes the reading session. The reading sessions again has 5 types of questions. The first one is multiple choice, single answer. They give you a passage, read the passage and they give you a question. Based on that, they give you 4 or 5 answers, and out of that you have to mark the correct one. Only one will be correct. That is multiple choice, single answer. There will be 2 or 3. Then comes multiple choice, multiple answers, where again same way they give you a question based on the passage, and there will be 6 or 7 options given, and out of that you have to select 2 or 3. In some cases 2 answers will be correct, in some cases 3 answers will be correct. Mind it, there is a negative marking in this question only. Okay, so I always advise my students to do only 2. Then comes reorder paragraphs. Reorder paragraph, they give you a situation which is jumbled, and in the next on the right hand side you have to keep it in order. Reorder this paragraph and put it in this side. It's very easy. Then comes The fourth and fifth sessions are the fill in the blanks of two different types. The first four fill in the blanks will be to drag the correct answers to the fill in the blanks. The correct options will be given in the bottom. You have to drag it. See, in this case, the grammar mistakes, in this case, you have to go as per the meaning. You have to follow the meaning and then drag the answer. And there may be two answers of similar size. Means there will be no grammar mistakes even though you put a wrong answer. But the meaning matters in these types of questions. The last type of fill in the blanks, there may be again 4 or 5. It is reading. See, it looks into your reading aspect and writing aspects. Okay. And here grammar matters. Grammar helps you a lot. Okay. So these are the 5 types of questions. There will be either 15 or 16 questions. In rare cases, 17 questions. Time management is very much required, because if there is 15 minutes, you get only 15 questions, sorry. If there are 15 questions, you get only 30 minutes. If there are 16 questions, you get 32, which shows that every question has only 2 minutes to be dealt with. Okay, so that is what you have to keep in mind. Then comes the listening. Listening, you have in Pearson's, you have 8 different types of questions in listening, but almost all the types of questions are being done in the reading and speaking sessions. So the first will be summarized spoken text, which is as similar to the speaking, read and lecture. Here also they play a recording of a speech, and then you have to type instead of speaking it out, you have to type the summary in 70 words. Okay. Then comes multiple choice, multiple answer as in reading. Instead of reading the passage, here they read it out. The computer reads it, the recording reads it out, and then based on that the question will be there and you have to select the options. 2 or 3 will be correct. Again, minus marking is there. Then comes highlight correct summary. Highlight correct summary, they read out a passage to you, and they have given 4 or 5 summaries as an option to you, and out of that you have to pick or select only one which is most suitable for the heard passage. Then comes multiple choice single answer. Same, they read out a passage, the computer or the recording reads out a passage for you, and one answer from the given options will be correct. You have to mark it. Then comes highlight incorrect, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks is very easy. It is actually a passage, and the reader, the speaker or the computer reads it out for you. It reads, and there will be fill in the blanks where they fill it and go, and you have to hear it and fill it. Okay, so it is very easy. Then comes select missing word. Select missing word means there is a recording played and the last word or group of words will be missing. It will be replaced by a beep, and there will be options given, and you have to pick the correct one from that and fill it. So that is select missing word. Then comes the other one is highlight. The 7th type of question is highlight incorrect words, where a passage is given and the reader reads it, and in some places he actually speaks a wrong. He actually, instead of replaces a word with another word. So you have to find the mismatch and mark it. Okay, that is, again, this is very easy. The last one is write from dictation. Writing from dictation is as equal to repeat sentence in speaking. That is, you have to hear very, very clearly about what is being what is the computer playing, what is the recording. It's a very small sentence, that 4 or 5 second sentence that they record and play to you, and you have to type it. Instead in speaking, you actually used to retell it or repeat the sentence. Here you have to type the heard sentence. See, while typing you have to see whether you have to keep in mind about the full stops, the punctuations, the capital letters, all those things. Okay, so these are the 8 type of questions in listening. So I hope you got an idea about the Pearson's test of English, the papers, and how to do it. For more details and for more detailing of the classes, please join Honey's IELTS, and I'll be giving you a detailed class. I'll be giving you lots of discussions, lots of practice problems to help you out to crack your scores. So, best wishes. Thank you.